In Dubai Open 2025 Round 4, Nandhidhaa steers the game into a well-known English opening Romanician gambit, testing Jiang's preparation. Knight f3. Knight f6. On c4. On e6. On g3. On a6. Bishop g2. We are now in the English opening Romanician gambit. On b5. On d3. Bishop b7. King castled kingside. On c5. Knight c3. Threatening pawn takes b5. On b4 played by Jiang. Threatening pawn takes c3. Knight a4 played by Nandhidhaa. Bishop e7. On d4. Nandhidhaa considers playing. Knight takes c5. Bishop takes c5. Pawn takes c5 and establish a winning position. Pawn takes d4 played by Jiang. Queen takes d4. Knight c6. Threatening knight takes d4. Queen d3 played by Nandhidhaa. King castled kingside. It is novelty move. Bishop e3. Knight g4. Bishop b6. Threatening bishop takes d8. Queen c8 played by Jiang. Queen b3. On a5. Rook fd1. On d6. Rook ac1. Rook a6. On h3. Threatening pawn takes g4. Knight f6 played by Jiang. Bishop e3. Knight d7. Bishop f4. Nandhidhaa is looking to play. Bishop takes d6. Bishop takes d6. Rook takes d6 and seizes the initiative. On e5 played by Jiang. Jiang's idea is to play. On takes f4. On takes f4. Knight c5. Queen c2. Knight d8. On e3. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes f3. Queen takes h3. Queen e2 and establish a winning position. Bishop e3 played by Nandhidhaa. Knight c5. Threatening knight takes b3. Bishop takes c5 played by Nandhidhaa. Pawn takes c5. Queen e3. Nandhidhaa wants to play. Knight takes c5. Bishop takes c5. Queen takes c5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight d4 played by Jiang. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes g2. King takes g2. Pawn takes d4. Queen takes e5. Queen c6 check. King g1. Queen takes a4. Queen takes e7. Queen takes a2. Rook d2. Nandhidhaa considers playing. Queen b7. Rook a8. On c5. Rook fb8. Queen e4. Queen e6. Queen takes d4 and dominate the board. Rook c6 played by Jiang. On c5. Nandhidhaa's idea is to play. Queen e4. Rook fc8. On e3 and gain a significant edge. Queen d5 played by Jiang. On e4. Queen d8. Jiang might go for. Queen takes e7. Rook c4. King h8. Rook takes d4. Rook takes c5. Rook d5. Rook c8. Rook takes a5. Queen e6. Rook d5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen e5 played by Nandhidhaa. Threatening rook takes d4. Queen d7 played by Jiang. Queen d5. Threatening queen takes d7. Queen c7 played by Jiang. Rook takes d4. Rook c8. Time to think, find the best continuation for Nandhidhaa. Queen c4 is the right idea because on h5, rook d5, on h4, on g4, rook e8, rook cd1. Nandhidhaa heading towards winning. Let's analyze the main game. Rook c8. On b3 is not the best move played by Nandhidhaa. On h6. On h4. Queen e7. Rook dc4. Queen e8. On e5. Rook d8. Threatening rook takes d5. Queen e4 played by Nandhidhaa. Queen e6. Rook a1. Threatening rook takes a5. On f5 played by Jiang. On takes f6. Queen takes f6. Rook e1. Nandhidhaa is aiming to play King g2. King h8. Queen g4. Queen f7. Rook e5. Rook f6. Queen e2. Queen d7. Rook e7 and gain a significant edge. Rook f8 played by Jiang. Queen d5 check. Queen f7. Queen takes f7 check. Rook takes f7. Rook e8 check. Rook f8. Rook takes f8 check. King takes f8. King g2. King e7. King f3. Think carefully what is the best move for Jiang. King d7 is the right idea because King e4. Rook f6. Rook d4 check. King c6. Rook d6 check. King takes c5 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main variation. King f3. Rook f6 check. Slightly worse move played by Jiang. King e3. King d7. Rook g4. On g6. Take a moment to spot the best move for Nandhidhaa. Rook f4 is the right idea because Rook e6 check. King d4. On g5. Rook f7 check. King c6. On h5. Nandhidhaa have small advantage. Let's go to the main line. Threatening rook takes g7 check. On g6 played by Jiang. Rook d4 check. Think carefully what is the best move for Jiang. King c6 is the correct move because Rook e4. King takes c5. On g4. King d5. On f4. Rook e6 position is equal. Let's analyze the main line. Rook d4 check is an inaccurate played by Nandhidhaa. King c7. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Nandhidhaa? Rook f4 is the right idea because Rook e6 check. King d4. On g5. Rook f7 check. King c6. On h5 Nandhidhaa have small advantage shifting to the main variation. King c7 is a mistake played by Jiang. Rook d5 time to think find the best continuation for Jiang. King c6 is a strong choice since King d4. On a4. On takes a4. On b3. King c4. On b2 position is equal. Let's analyze the main variation. Rook d5 slightly worse move played by Nandhidhaa. Rook e6 check slightly worse move played by Jiang. King d3. Rook e1. King c4. Rook c1 check. King b5. Rook c3. King takes a5. Rook takes b3. Rook d6. Threatening rook takes g6. Rook b1 played by Jiang. Rook takes g6. On b3. King b4. Threatening rook takes h6. On h5 played by Jiang. Rook f6. Nandhidhaa is looking to play Rook f3. On b2. King a3. King d7. Rook f5 and take decisive advantage. King d7 played by Jiang. King a3. Nandhidhaa might go for Rook h6. King c7. Rook takes h5 and seize the initiative. On b2 played by Jiang. King a2. Threatening king takes b1. Rook c1 played by Jiang. On c6 check. King e7. Jiang intends to play. On promotes to queen at b1 check. King a3. Queen a1 check. King b3. Rook c3 check. King b4. Queen b2 check. King a5. Rook a3 mate and seize the initiative. King takes b2 played by Nandhidhaa. Rook e1. Threatening king takes f6. On c7 played by Nandhidhaa. Nandhidhaa intends to play Rook c6. Rook e2 check. King b3. Rook e1. On promotes to queen at c8 and establish a winning position. King d7 played by Jiang. Rook f7 check. King c8. King c3. Rook e2. King d3. Threatening king takes e2. Rook e1 played by Jiang. King d4. Rook e2. King d5. King b7. King d6. Rook d2 check. King e6. King c8. Rook f5. King takes c7. King f6. Nandhidhaa considers playing King g6. Rook d8. King takes h5 and gain a significant edge. King d6 played by Jiang. On f4. Rook d3. Rook g5. Rook a3. King g6. King e7. King takes h5. King f6. King g4. Rook a1. On h5. Rook h1. Rook g6 check. King f7. King g5. Nandhidhaa is looking to play. On f5. King e7. On h6. King d7. On g4. King c7. Rook g7 check. King b8. On f6. Rook f1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook h3 played by Jiang. On g4. Rook g3. On f5 do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Jiang? Rook h3 is the correct move because on f6. King e6. Rook g7. King d6. King g6. Rook d3. Still Jiang is losing. Let's analyze the main variation. On f5. Rook g1 is not the best move played by Jiang. On h6. Rook h1. Rook g7 check. King f8. King g6. Nandhidhaa's idea is to play Rook a7. Rook g1. On g5 and seize the initiative. Rook h4 played by Jiang. On g5. Rook h1. Pause the video and find the best move for Nandhidhaa. Rook f7 check is logical continuation as King e8. On f6. Rook e1. On h7. King d8. On promotes to rook at h8 check. Nandhidhaa have small advantage. Let's explore the main game. Nandhidhaa's idea is to play Rook b7. King e8. On f6. Rook b4. Rook takes b4. King d7. On f7. King e6. On promotes to queen at f8 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook h1 played by Jiang. On h7. Pause the video and find the best move for Jiang. Rook h5 is the correct move because Rook g8 check. King e7. King takes h5. King d7. On promotes to queen at h8. King d6. Still Jiang is losing. Let's proceed to the main game. On h7. Slightly worse move played by Nandhidhaa. Rook h6 check is a major oversight played by Jiang. On takes h6. Nandhidhaa dominated and took the game.